Hey, how's it going? Oh, another rainy day here in the Midwest. And feeling, I don't know, rain always makes me kind of tired and sleepy anyway. I figured it'd be a good day to peruse the internet. Anyway, to get to the point, I saw this website about, at least a month or two ago, and I kind of shared it with another YouTuber, thinking maybe he had time to do a better job of reviewing it. But he's either bowed out or forgotten about it or gotten carried away by wolves or something. And that's okay. It's no big deal. This is AmericanRadioHistory.com. I don't have anything to do with this. I just spotted this accidentally. I was doing some search for some information, and they have a ton of information about radio. One of my favorite parts, this thing is a pretty massive site, and I personally find it a little annoying to navigate, but it's one of those things I think if you just kind of snoop around and look at it, most of the stuff is up here, and this is probably in Java, and it's a bit sluggish. Anyway, one of the things I really like is over here is this early radio history thing, and there is a lot of old radio magazines and stuff in here. And one of them I've always found interesting. I've got a number of these. I've got them carefully squirreled away. It looks like a comic book nerd has these because I've got them in little plastic wrappers. Is Radio Craft, and they ran for a long time. Anyway, there are some really great articles in here, and somebody's taken a lot of time to categorize this, and they're missing a few issues. No biggie. But if you, they've got them by year down this way, and horizontally got them by month. And I'm just gonna pick something. I've sat and you can easily, if you like old radio stuff, and especially if you like old catalogs and stuff like that. These are all PDFs. I'm not trying to plagiarize their site or anything. I'm just trying to show you what's on here. It's really super interesting. It takes a little bit to download them. But there's some really great stuff on here. I think they've tagged each one of these magazines with their logo and what it's doing here. Somebody needs to give the internet a shove. Watch, this won't open. It'll be look like a goof. Way to go. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, any day now. There was a flicker. Come on, internet, don't let me down. You piece of junk. Well, way to go. Thing looks a little froze up. This might be slow because I'm recording this desktop at the same time. I got a bucket load of stuff open. Yeah, this thing's freezing up. Well, maybe not. It's probably running a virus scan or something. Way to go. Just bear with me here. Let's see how long this takes. I don't know. These 3 cats go into a bar. I guess I should have tested this. I should have opened one of these ahead of time. There we go. Here we go. It looks a little sketchy. Anyway, if you get your PDF, this is a PDF, and you can size it and do all the PDF things. It's a little sluggish. There's something going on here. What are we doing? You frickin' piece of junk. This is like... Oh, it says it was done. Okay. Okay, so anyway, you can thumb through the magazine here. They had some interesting color pictures and stuff. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. Just some of the old ads are fun. It's fun to see, like here's Supreme Instruments. They're an old test equipment place. Learn Radio, 1995, or probably 14. This was from 1936. That's funny. Many radio experts make $30 a week. Yeah, well, some of us don't even make $30 a week now. There's some interesting stuff in here. There really is. It's, kind of about the just the trends. Here's, sending pictures by telephone. Just all sorts of weird stuff in here. Oh, look. Well, apparently the 6L6 was just being introduced in what did I say, it was 36? That's funny. I just picked this by random. I didn't really, yeah. There was the date there. How to make an oscilloscope. It's actually quite amazing how far technology has advanced. Some sort of service. There's a lot of, oh, here we go. The Magic Eye in the condenser analyzer. That's a commercial unit, I think. Some of these articles are actually very informative, and in some of them they have where you could play stump the panel or whatever, where you could send in a question, but I think it had to be accompanied by a whole quarter, and then they would potentially stuff about old soldering irons. Stuff is just fun to look at. Weird. Are metal tubes hotter? That's actually a good question. There's stuff about PA amps, all sorts of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. I think this was the magazine. One of the years they had some huge Magic Eye. That was supposed to be the Magic Eye issue or something. Oh, here we go. Did I see that right? The Warbler. Basically, that's a sweep. I believe that's a sweep generator. Latest radio test equipment. Look, a battery. It's the latest. Battery eliminator. That could be new. Ribbon mics. It's pretty interesting. There's more Magic Eye. Actually, there's some pretty good stuff about Magic Eyes. Anyway, that send in a question thing. Sometimes those questions are kind of interesting, and sometimes they find problems with radio sets that are like known kind of bugs or known problems, and I found a couple of them just searching for those things in these magazines. And you can search the magazine. Was that the Sylvania? Yeah, the Sylvania tube book, 15 cents. Where's my pocket change when I need it? Weston Checkmaster. There's some great pictures of old ads in here, and this is a really great resource. I'd really like to thank whoever. I should send this website an email and say, hey. There's stuff about old TVs, and there's other magazines in here too. Somebody went to a lot of trouble. I really hope this site stays, because it's a pretty valuable resource, even though people don't know it. I'm sure people are ripping this thing off too. That's kind of an irritant to me. Yeah, how to build an oscilloscope. There's a signal generator. $12. Some of these magazines always remind me of like old Popular Mechanics and old Popular Science. There's my dad had a pretty massive collection of old Popular Mechanics and old Popular Science from the 30s or 40s. And I used to sit and just go through those over and over and over. I basically wore those magazines out. I've still got the magazines, but basically the front page on every one of those is gone because of alternating current for beginners. All about aerials. Maybe I should order that. I've been trying to do some research on antennas. It was only a dime. Always thought it would be funny to check these boxes and put a dime in an envelope and fill in the, see if there is any place on, wherever that is, radio publications, New York, New York, everything's in New York. Electricity. I don't know, there's some pretty great stuff there. It's a pretty valuable resource. Again, that's American Radio History. And they've got some other interesting little trinkets here. Sometimes the home page is just fun to sit and watch. I assume this is all Java powered. And there's interesting stuff here about, like your local. Sometimes you can find information about your local broadcasters. I think I saw what the heck? Teletech. Yeah, see, there's stuff about ad sales, which is interesting because I never used to give a hoot about that till I started working for the cable company. I worked for the division that put ads on TV, which I thought I would never ever do. Better be careful what I thought I would never do. What is that? Oh, does that stay there until you move off it? There's some catalog. The radio mirror, that looks a lot like this. Interested me. I wonder if that's. I click on that. Well, so much for that. Search for text. Bell Labs. So is there another box here? I've never used this page. Let's see. Broadcast Yearbook, DB Magazine, Electrical Experimenter. Holy crud! There's 400 pages. So this thing is pretty well thought out. You could probably spend 2 or 3 months going through here. The bookshelf, all wave radio, audio engineering. Why didn't that take me there? There we go. Let's see what we can find here, and then I'll let you go real quick. I just wanted to show this to you real quick and fast, and that didn't work out. Electrical Experimenter, several motors. So can I? Oh, I thought I was opening this. Let's see here. Let's see. It's a PDF. Oh boy. Here we go again. Oh, well, that was easy. Is that just a page or? Weird. That must be a page from the magazine. Oh, it's a contest. This month's $3 prize. When was this? 1918. Holy zigzag. Did somebody win? This month's winner, Howard Buckwalter. I think that's how you pronounce that. What did Howard build? Electrochemical lab. Oh, cool. Like I said, there's a ton of stuff here. You never know what you're going to find. I always find something new. So, motors, I don't know. Radio publications. FM magazine, U.S. radio tip sheets. What's that? Fred, the tip sheet. The Hamilton report. What is this stuff? There is just so much stuff here. Here's catalogs. I don't like this because the Java's a little high fidelity magazine. What do we got? This is all research. Probably like Arbitron. Yeah, Arbitron radio stuff. And this is TV logs. Oh, here's something about the webmaster. Comments. So you can leave a comment. What the heck? Feel free to comment. The site makes suggestions, point out mistakes, bad links. Yeah. So I don't like this because it's real narrow. It's a little bit tough to read. But that's okay. Somebody put a lot of work into this. Recording engineering, radio engineering, technical magazine. See, even their little kind of, can't think what they call those. error. Well, that's just ducky. Notice all radio news issues have been renamed. What? Looks a lot like... Yeah, see, this is the same outfit that did that other magazine we were just looking at. That Hugo Gernsback, I believe. Electronic news. Oh, I don't know, let's just pick, what's a good year? I don't know. How far? Wow, this magazine went a long time. Oh, I don't know, let's see here. How about that one there? Let's see what they were doing in 1960. Probably something destructive. No, I'm just making that up. Electronics World. Hi-Fi power ratings. Wow. Infrared. This is weird. I have to sit down and look at this. Oh, there's some old Bell Systems advertising. Bell Telephone Laboratories. Giant ultra-sensitive antenna. Sponsored by NASA. Television finding filter faults. What? This is a weird magazine. What is this? Dual 14-watt stereo amplifier. It's kind of fun to look at these because sometimes if you look at the names, you discover that some of these guys have written books and stuff, and they're actually pretty interesting. Communications. It's weird. The Alpha Box line voltage adjuster, page 66. I don't know. Let's see if we can go to this. Sometimes this doesn't always work. 66. Now we're somewhere. Where are we at here? Anyway, what the heck? What is this? It's like a doorbell button. Oh, there it is. High power units are expensive. Save and build a portable one that yields 400 watts. Weird. Okay. Outside calls. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was. So it's a Variac. Yippee skippy. It's a nice little... I mean, somebody went to a lot of trouble there. Whatever's GA. Oh, what do we got here? It's kind of interesting because... I use this information to date items. You'll see something in these magazines, or to build things. You know, you're kind of hard pressed to find a. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, what do we got here? About a little smaller. Something I'm interested in. Huh. Practical information improving the performance of home and shortwave receivers with proper antenna matching. Okie dokie. That might be an interesting article. There's stuff about matching transformers. Balance. I've been doing a little research on antennas, and wow, looky what I find. Anyway, I'm going to let you scoot. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you find this interesting. If you get the time, leave a comment about this, whether you find this kind of stuff interesting, and we'll see what happens from there. Take her easy.